Good afternoon. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm actually a week late. I did a bare spot update a week after I did the bare spot fill-in, and the seed started to germinate and come in pretty nicely. So this is just a 3-week update from when I did the bare spot overseed in my backyard here. I just finished cutting it. Just cut it down to 4 inches. Looks pretty decent. This is actually going to be a 2-part video. I'm just about to do the bare spot update right now, and then I'm gonna come back in a couple minutes because I'm actually about to fertilize my yard. So I'll come on and let you all see the product that I use to fertilize my yard and how I actually go about fertilizing my yard. The product that I use is called Purely Organic Lawn Food. You can get it from Home Depot. I think it's probably about 20 bucks for a bag. Well, I'll come back on and do that one. I'll get my seed spreader and get my fertilizer, and then I'll come back on and do that. But this is the bare spot fill-in update. So this is one of the spots here that I filled in. There's a spot there, spot up there. So it's coming in pretty good. Actually, there's a spot over here that I'm pretty excited about. This was the big spot right here that had the bare spot fill-in. So you can see that's coming in. The seeds are roughly about 4 inches, as you can see, or they were a little over 4 inches, probably 4 1/4. But I just cut it down to 4 inches. But I just want you all to see how soft the turf type tall fescue grass is, which is this here. So basically, I could just run my hand across it, and you can basically see how soft it is. Basically like that carpet type turf type tall fescue. So it's coming in nice and thick, and you can actually see some of the compost and probably the topsoil that I actually put in to this spot with the tall fescue seeds. Just so you know, I'm not joking about this being the spot that I actually filled in. So you can see the some of the compost and some of the lawn soil. So this is the big spot that I filled in with the mixture that I did, which was basically 1 bag compost, a half bag of topsoil, and I'll say probably, because I mixed it in my wheelbarrow, so probably about 5 cups of tall fescue grass seeds, Scott's tall fescue grass seeds. There's a spot right here that I filled in. So you can tell with that, like I said, that compost and topsoil mixture that I did there. You can see that that's coming in pretty good. So just in case people was wondering, like I said, when I did the first video, there's another spot there. When I did the first video, that was 7 days later, you was able to see the germination. And like I say, tall fescue grass seeds usually start to germinate pretty quickly, especially if you water it and it has some good sunlight. You really don't have to have direct sunlight like my backyard has on it, but turf type tall fescue would actually grow in really just about just about anything. I won't say in anything, but just about anything. As y'all can see, I still got a couple of clippings on my yard. So I did the video yesterday about dispersing clippings. So I did come through with my backpack sprayer. My backpack sprayer is actually over there. So I just went through the yard and dispersed a couple of clippings from the cut. Like even with this, you know what I mean? Even though it's not much and it's real light, I really still don't like that. So I might end up coming back doing another little quick walkthrough and everything with the backpack sprayer. But you know, like I say, if I can just do that and disperse the clippings, that's really not bad. On the yard that I had yesterday, that was just too much as far as the clumps. But just showing you all the update. This is a spot right here of the turf type tall fescue that I overseeded or filled in the bare spot. You see some of the wood chips from the compost. So you got that spot. You got the spot right around here that I filled in. So I mean, you can see that turf type tall fescue comes in nice and thick and lush, dark green color. So like I said, if anybody was wondering how turf type tall fescue look, this is it right here. Soft, basically just like carpet. All these spots here was all tall fescue. But like I say, that was just the little update of the overseed. So now I'm finna go in here and get my spreader and my fertilizer, and I'll come back on here in a second and show you all basically how I do that. Fertilizing is real easy. All you need basically is fertilizer, a good quality fertilizer. Check the NPK value of the fertilizer. Know what basically the rough amount of your NPK value is in your lawn. That way you're not adding too much nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium to your lawn, because nitrogen will actually increase the growth of your lawn. So if you have basically like a bare land for the most part, and you want to get some good green up or some good grass growth, you basically want to give it a boost of nitrogen to go ahead and get that grass growing, getting it filling in. And once it really start growing, to basically balance out your pH level back in your lawn, you want to use lime, L-I-M-E, lime. Basically just do a spread of lime, and that'll basically get your pH balance back in your lawn. But I'll be back on in a second. I'm gonna go in here and get this fertilizer, and I'll be back. Give me about 5 minutes. One.